Hello everyone, forgot to press the button. We're back. We streamed some daily races earlier, but they're boring, like shit. So I thought, let's do some, let's test some manufacturers out. I'm probably not even going to do nations because, let's be honest, we've got plenty of time to do that. And we might do a race on it, but it's very likely what I'm just going to do is go to Spa and test some different cars out with the settings that we've got for Spa, just to get an idea of what I like, because Spa's actually quite a good test track because it's got high speed corners, low speed corners, acceleration, top speed. It's a good little testing track, really. So yeah, we're gonna have a little go around Spa, give ourselves some, you know, what the tire wear and stuff, and see what we think. But yeah, that's not the car I'm going necessarily. So don't think that is the car. I just thought I'd trigger people because people thought I was going Mercedes, so I thought let's just trigger them. But we might go Mercedes. I don't know yet. I really have no idea. I really don't want to watch Love Island. Trust me. Really don't want to watch it. I'd rather watch paint dry, to be fair. Right, let's come off that. Let's go into a lobby. What are the set... I wonder if anyone's already... I'll have to take a screenshot of the settings here because I have no idea what they are. Let's get this ready. Oh, I can't, shit. I can't go in. How did I get the settings off? It was on here somewhere. Calster, how do I do it? I can get it off this way somehow. Was it on here? There is a way I can get this off here. I think it's if I go on here. Yeah. Oh no, it's not that one. I have to go to the internet browser, don't I? No. I have to go down here and then go to. I know what I've got to do. Get off. Get. Oh, stupid thing. I know what to do. It's all. It's okay. Okay. Go sport mode. How do I get it off here? Click on. What am I doing? That one there. That's the one. That's the one. I can get it off this. So we then go to sport mode. And we go to manufacturer when it. Oh shit. Oh yeah, there you go. Schedule. Wait there. Oh no 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 no. Back. What am I doing? I'm swear, wasn't it on here? How did I get it off? The settings were on here for that. Is it on that one? Here you go, there you go. That's it. That's all. That's what we needed. Right, so there you go. Time 5. It's all there, isn't it? Let me just make sure I can see it because sometimes you can't see it on these screenshots. Okay, that sounds. What tires are compulsory? Does it say on there? Yeah, minimum racing. Does it mention anything about compulsory tires? Does anyone know if there's a compulsory tire for that? Eh? Shut up, you Calster. I'll ban you in a minute. Right, we'll just create it now, and then someone can let me know if any of the yeah, race here is a proper bore fest. Like it's just beyond bore. I don't even want to do it. We did it earlier today, and it was so boring. It was just not even fun to do. Oh, you're not on about me. I thought you were talking about me. FIA. Got no sound out of my headset, by the way. So obviously, when my headset just died, the sound must have gone. I'll have to yeah, I'll have to mess around with the back of the thing in a minute. Testing. Race for real. Fix room. Yeah. Yes. Minimum driver rating. Do it as B. I know that some people might get annoyed with slower drivers, but it's only a little bit of testing, isn't it? So it gives a few more people the chance to jump in. Bar. Oh, for... Sarge, you blocked for what time of day was that? Does it say on here? 12 o'clock. Is it a rolling start? Rolling start. Rolling. So wait there, do you just have to use... Do you only have to use the mediums? Oh, fuck. Gone off again because of this stupid thing. Fastest first, let's put qualifying on. Is it... Doesn't say qualifying on there, does it? Does anyone know if it mentions the qualifying distance anywhere? Or on any website, does it mention about the qualifying? How long qualifying will be? I can't be bothered loading up the page myself, so if someone knows it, let me know. I'll leave it on. I'll probably put it to 6 minutes for now. I think that's what it was last time we did it. Or was it 10? I think it was actually 10 last time we did this. Group 4. Seat color, that's on. Minimum rate, sport, racing softs. And you can use racing hards, can't you? It says on here. Not that anyone's going to use the racing hards, because why the fuck would you if... Why would you use racing hards though? I don't get that. If you don't have to use them, why even put them on there? Prohibited. Ghosting weak. Side contact on. Ghosted black cards on. Counter steer is prohibited. That all looks okay. Let's just save that now, nice and early, just in case anything dies. I think it'll be 10 minutes for this track, if I'm honest, because I swear last time we did this, they did it at 10 minutes because of the length of the track. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was 10-minute qualifying. Right, so we got 11. That's all okay. Feel free. That needs to change. We don't want strong slipstream. That needs on times 5 times 10 for that one. Grip is real. Okay. So let's overwrite that again. Overwrite. There you go. Done. Right. Feel free to jump in. I'm going to create it now, so you can jump in when you're ready. I need to fix my optical lead yet again because my PlayStation sucks. Don't know if it's fixed yet. It's a bit worried. Not getting any sound. I think it's died. I think it's gone completely. Check it. I'm not practicing for a car. I'm just want to test some different cars out. I've got no sound. I think my PlayStation's completely had enough because it's not even. Okay, it's gone. Can't even get it back on. Just checking all the Oh, what's I do? What am I gonna do? I haven't got a spare headset. I haven't even got. I don't even need a spare headset. I need a spare PlayStation 4. To be fair, it's not work. I've got no sound. I mean, it's not going to help for now, is it, Saz? A USB wireless headset wouldn't really help because you can't get sound from a USB device on the PS4. You can't actually get sound through USB. It won't work. There's no way of accessing sound through USB on PS4. It has to be HDMI or optical lead. So that ain't gonna work. Yeah, just hit myself on the head. Right. You can't get sound through a USB on the PlayStation 4. There's no way of doing it. I mean, well, you could if you went through the. Well, why doesn't mine work through USB then? Because, oh no, I wouldn't be able to hear any notifications though if I did that because I can't put my headset through USB. I can talk via USB, but I can't. It won't have the sound through USB on my headset on my Astros. I can have these headsets work through USB on the PC because that's how I do for PC gaming, but it won't work through PlayStation 4. I don't have my pad on when I'm I don't like having the pad on when I'm wheel on. Let's just see if we can fix this. Yeah. And I'm not going through a USB. I'm not going through the PlayStation controller. I knew the sound would be absolute shite. I'm not playing like that. Fuck that shit. I haven't even got the lead to do it anyway. Oh, it'd be delayed, Jose. It'd be like a delayed sound. I'd be like, it'd be behind what I'm seeing. I've got no idea what to do it. Right. Just trying to make sure it's nothing on the Nice. It's... Oh. Oh well, we got no sound. I don't even... Do you know what's annoying? If the monitor had an optical lead point on it, I could put the sound through the monitor. But the monitor has no optical point for the sound. And I think if there's a way of getting it that. There's no USB on the monitor. But if I put it through the monitor, I can't hear any notifications. So let me just see what happens if I just test this out, make sure. It's definitely the PS4. I know the PS4's died anyway because I can feel it. Oh, it's back on now. Well, that's weird, isn't it? On, we got it. It's just started again. Don't know why. It's on. See how long it lasts for. PS4 is going to be getting replaced by the sound of this soon. I'm going to have to. Reason? I've just turned the heating off. Yeah, no leaning. Right, what car do I want to try out first? See this. With my Astros work on the PC fine, no problem with just USB only through the PC, but not on PlayStation. Like on PC it works, no splitter, nothing, just works with the sound anyway. That's how it gets the sound. You don't rev this car out, do you? Unlucky Toyota 86. You ain't coming past. Well, actually. Oh no, he's good. There you go. We'll let him go. Have I knocked the camera? Oh no, the pedals are there. What do you mean? What do you mean, my pedals? What's wrong with my pedals? What? I was holding the brake on the straight, was I? I wasn't. Well, that shouldn't have been. I wasn't actually doing it. But I mean, I shouldn't have been. Wait, let's just check. Oh, that's really sensitive. Why is that so sensitive? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't even put any pressure on it. Why is it like that? Hopefully I haven't broke the spring. I have got a spare brake spring if I have broke it. Only Adam drives the Jag. I've never really used the Group 4 Jag, so I don't really know much about it. Just know you need to look after the front tyres. Yeah, I'm just thinking of the preseason. The car that I pick in the preseason is very unlikely going to be the car I pick. Actually, I probably should pick. I mean, it would actually make sense to pick the same car, really, because then you're getting some warm up, aren't you? I don't think you rev this out fully, to be fair. I'm sure you just go just short of the maximum rev. Yeah, they will let you change. Because it doesn't state that it doesn't it said I think when you choose, doesn't it, for the duration of the pre-season, they would definitely let you change. It does feel quite nice, the Jag. I mean, I'm probably not driving it very fast, but it does feel nice. Yeah, I think it'll probably be halfway through the season, the BOP change. That's my guess anyway. A little bit early on the brakes, but oh well. Such a shit lap. Who was going BMW? Penalty for that's a bit harsh, isn't it? Whoa! What's it doing? Sketchy, 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 sketchy. Not sure about this Jag. I mean, I'm not even looking after the tyres at the moment, that's the thing. if I was looking after, I'd be braking more like that rather than aggressive. But just trying to get a feel for the car at the moment, what it feels like to drive, rather than. I'm not worried about tyre wear or anything like that. Just want to get a feel for the way it drives. But the front tyre wear is pretty bad. Hondas are weird. Like the NSX Group 3 car is pretty bad. The Group 4 car is weird. It's like the Group 4 car wears all its tyres the same rate, so it's actually not bad because it stays balanced. So if you can look after your front and rear, you can actually do okay with that car, because you don't have to look after with the rear more than the fronts. They all tend to wear at the same rate. It's a very well balanced Group 4 car, but they do wear quite fast though, faster than the Cayman and stuff like that. Yeah, the Group 3 car is quite bad on tyre, especially the rears. You have to really... The Group 3 car, you got to be very careful on downshifting. Nah, I ain't going Porsche. Definitely not going Porsche. I don't know if America will be the best pick though with the new BOP. The new BOP though, Porsche will actually be a power car now, by the looks of it. It's so weird. Like the Porsche is going to be a power car. That's if, I mean, that's all dependent if we get the same BOP though. We might not get that BOP, so we need to remember that. That BOP could be nothing like the BOP we get. See, the thing with this Jag, although it's wearing the fronts out, it stays quite drivable. Yeah, I think Group 3, Mitsubishi and Subaru will get an improvement for the BOP. Group 4, I'm not sure. I mean, they do need to... They probably should, but they got to be careful with that Group 4 car, because if they do something too drastic, it could become, like, really good in qualifying. It's a hard one. BMW is always going to be a solid choice. It's just the fuel. Front tyre wear is quite bad, to be fair. Jesus. Like that. Like that. We had a little feel for that. I mean, I could have gone way faster, but... Let's go back in. Let's just... I already know Mercedes is good. I know what I can do in the Mercedes. I like the sound of this Group 4 Supra. on mediums, yeah, true. Just give this Supra a little run. I've driven it once, I think it was, on the Guna. It felt quite nice. But I want to give it a go here, see what I think of it. I have no idea what fuel or anything's like with this. We can get an idea now, though. Fuel shit by the looks of it. It does handle really nice though. Why can't you use the Supra for FIA? I don't get you. Why can't you use the Supra for FIA? Surely you can. Why not? I don't get you. What do you mean? Why can't you use the Supra for FIA? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Why? Yeah, but the next update, remember the next update is going to add this in. Yeah, but it's going to be in the next update, so I think it'll change. I'm going to test it anyway, because for the official season, just going to give it a go, because it will be. It's just because you haven't had it available yet. But in the next update, you'll have the chance to buy it, so I don't think that'll matter. No, it's definitely coming in one of the updates. They said it, didn't they? They said that you will get it in a later date. It's just early access for people that did the survey, that's all. So it will be available to as a manufacturer eventually. You definitely will be able to choose it for the official season, I think. Evening, Patrick. It's slow on the straights, isn't it? It's also a bit sketchy. Oh, this is shit, this car. I wouldn't be using this anyway. It's not fast enough. Are we slipstreaming Afro here? So you need to be in 25s, really. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I try the Mercedes out, you'll see why you need what I mean. I don't know what fuel loads all these other drivers are running around on as well. Tyre wear is quite balanced with this car though. It's just not very let's the fuel on that is a problem. A lot of these races are fuel based. Tire wear is going to. Tire wear looks like it's just killed Ferrari off as well with the way this pre-season's going. Let us know. I don't think so. How is it rapid? Because I don't think we're going to get a BOP change before pre-season. I think we're going to start pre-season with this BOP. So we're just testing out different cars to be able to see how they feel. It's the front tyre wear with this guy. You can already see it kicking in. You got your S rank last night. Well done, mate. Glad this helped you out. Yeah, the BOP normally comes after or towards the end of a pre-season. So I think this pre-season will be run with this BOP we're on now. That wouldn't surprise me too much, that, to be fair, Alistair, because the Supra was slower than the McLaren by quite a bit. I know the McLaren because I tested the McLaren, and at certain points of that on acceleration, that Supra wasn't too great. So I think on initial acceleration, the 86 will be similar, but then I think on top speed, the Supra will be better. So the reason I've got 4 to the rear is because this Corvette kills the front tyres. Do you rev the Corvette out? Or, like, I know the Group 3 you short shift, but I think this you've got to give it quite a lot of revs, haven't you? Ah, that wasn't very good. Oh, what's with the understeer? You got soft tyres on, Jesus Christ. Lexus is okay on fuel. If you know how to use it, because it did well in the bar race with the fuel saving race. The Group 3, isn't it the... I feel like it's a 6... I can't remember, you know. I don't like the Group 3 Lexus, so that's the thing. That's what I like the Group 4, but I don't like the Group 3. No, they're different. One's better at fuel than the other, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the 17, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. on the steers quite a bit. It feels weird. Feels like it's got potential to be quite fast though. Shit. Let's go back out in that. I want to go do another lap with full fuel just to see. It's the tyre wear that will be a problem for this car though. See, you could always go like, there is an option to always go like something like Renault, just because you know that in certain rounds it's going to be OP. There is always the option to do that, but then you're screwed for like the other races. That's I want to be able to compete in the majority of races. Yeah, there's a lot. There is fuel races. There is. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be... But then again, this says pre-season though, doesn't it? So it's got to start soon. I think he's right, you know, Calcer, because the only time I've ever seen pre-season as a season is just before the start of the official. So, unless they're going to have a 2-month break of FIA, which I doubt they will, this is pre-season. So at the end of this, the real one's going to start pretty soon after. They've never ever had 2 pre-seasons. No, there's only ever 1 pre-season, never been 2. Pre-season. Alright, let's start this lap, even though I have to use the tyres up a bit. Oh, my leg. Remember though, we could have a 2-week gap. Like, when does the last round of the pre-season... Shit. When does the last round of the pre-season end? What date is it? Alright, well, wait there. So the pre-season ends at the end of March, well then there's going to be a 2-week gap at least before the start of the official season. So I think what you need... So yeah, so it'll start April then, I guess. It'll be April. It won't start straight away. The official season will always have a 2 to 3 week gap from the end of the pre-season to the start of the official season, as far as I remember. The front tyres are a big issue with this car. You can already see it the way I've got +3 on, and the fronts are nearly double worn to the rears. Oh, the brakes are pretty shit as well. Ah, no, 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 no. Oh well. That would have been a bit faster, but let me just try this. Now I'm gonna try it. I want to just go and give this a go. Where is it? The vet actually felt okay. The Corvette felt pretty okay then, I'm not gonna lie. The only problem I could see with it was the front tyre wear. You'd have to be really good, like for someone like Lightning or but like the likes of Lightning or Fire, the Corvette could work because your Group 3 car's really strong, and it's possible it might be getting an improvement, but the Group 4 car, you just have to be good on front tyres, and they're both good on front tyres, so they could make that work. I don't feel like I could make that work too well. Do you know what? I really like the Group 4 Mercedes, you know. Just feels really nicely balanced. Nah, the M6 is decent on tyres. It's one of the better. I'm pretty sure the M6 is one of the better cars on tyres, you know. According to Lightning it is anyway. But then Lightning's OP, so maybe just OP at looking after the right tyre. I mean, I'll take Lightning's word over anyone's really, because Lightning tests cars out. When he chooses a manufacturer, he tests tyre wear. It's like, I'm pretty sure the M6 is one of the stronger cars on tyre wear because it's FR and it's. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but as far as I remember from testing in the past, the M6 is decent on tyres. It would help if I actually braked at the right. I braked way to it. This has got better brakes than the Corvette though. Straight away, what I noticed about the Mercedes is it's got better brakes than the Jag and the Corvette. And it's not like it's going slower. It's probably going faster than the Corvette. I just really like the Mercedes, you know. Not bad for a full fuel. I mean, it wasn't even a good lap, to be fair, but... I think Honda's not the best. Not with tyre wear. I think Mercedes is better with tyre wear, definitely. If with a tyre wear season, I'd rather go Mercedes than Honda. Hello. Cheeky prick. 27. Oh, that's wide. What is he trying to say, our car? Some hefty tyre wear for this race, though, isn't there? I have to say. Let's check this out a minute. What car are you going? What Cal's there? See, there is another option for Calster, and it'd be something like Audi, because the Audi RA, I don't know what that'll be like on the pad, but it's kind of a bit like a Lamborghini, Ferrari. Maybe he'll try Audi. Not Audi, you dick. Fuck off. Mazda. Little. Heck, it's not boring at all. Saying Merc is boring is like saying that Jaguar, Merc, that any FR car is boring. I don't think that's true. I like Mercedes, but WDP doesn't want Mercedes. Trust me, he hates it. I would love to go Ferrari, but the problem with Ferrari is that California are killing them off again with the tyre wear. Shit. I'll mess that up. Ah. McLaren is boring. Try driving the Group 3 car and then tell me it's boring. That's fucking lethal. Also very hard to drive. Hard and shit as well, to be fair. Killed this lap anyway. The Mercedes has less understeer than this. But there is a way that you've got to get used to them. It's like the McLaren when you're getting, like, you have to drive it a certain way. And actually, considering how shit that lap is and we're only 6 steps down, shows you how strong McLaren will be round here. But, well, let's see the fuel. Fuel is not as bad as I expected with McLaren, yo. I don't think it's actually that bad. Wide. No one knows really what's going to happen with the BOP. The BOP, anything could happen with the BOP. We don't really know yet. And if it does, I think it'll be after the it'll be midway. It'll be either midway or at the end of the pre-season. I ain't choosing my manufacturer tonight. Fuck off. Nah, I'm gonna reveal my manufacturer in a video. I'll do it in a video. And why I've chosen them and stuff like that. I'll make a video out of it. Or we could do bidding. If you want to bid for what my highest bid for the do that shit. Bidding war. Hey, that's an idea, that. £1 million opening bid. No, no one taking. No one gonna take. No. Kaos is just playing games. I don't even give a shit what car he goes anyway. He probably just doesn't want other people to go it, that's why. Now fuck this. Right, £3. Yeah. Oh shit, what am I doing? I'd have to, that might not be a bad car here to be Adam, but it's the Group 3 that would be shocking, isn't it? Like in Group 4, it's not bad. What? I'll guarantee you, it's pretty decent in Group 4. Don't really know much about the fuel on it though. You have to rev this thing out though, so that... Why are we trying it? Because some people might want to see it, Anton. This isn't just about me. I'm trying to give other people an idea of cars as well. In Group 4, this car's not bad. I can tell you already. It's got good top speed. I don't know why people think the Group 4 car is bad. I remember trying this out at the Red Bull Ring, and this car was a beast around the Red Bull Ring. I'm telling you now. In Group 4, this car was solid around Red Bull Ring. I'm on mediums, yeah. Change them tyres again. Hey, that was handling alright on mediums, though, to be fair. Whoosh. This is faster than the Supra. Definitely faster than Supra. I'm pretty sure of that because wait until we start a lap with full acceleration out of turn 1. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh shit. The reason why people are being secretive is because people want to get a manufacturer that they think they can do well in without other people going it. So like, this is where people can get screwed over though, because people think, oh, I'm going to go that because no one else will go it. But that's what also 70% of the players think. So you find the situation that, shit, I didn't expect this manufacturer to be that good, but now everyone's in it. And then, who remembers, was it, I think it was the official season. Porsche pretty much had no one, there was no one really that good in Porsche. There was the odd driver, but it wasn't that stacked, to be fair. I remember like thinking, what the fuck? I was like, why didn't I go Porsche? Yeah, Ford was the second season, wasn't it? I thought no one will go it, and then everyone went it. Oh, that wasn't good there. Now this is faster than the Supra, I'm sure of it. Yeah, I just want to get a good car. I'm not asked about whether other people go it because it doesn't really make a difference to me. I just want to have a good car. Peugeot. Funny. Good joke. Yeah, I don't like FF, just so you know. I hate FF cars with a passion, so yeah, we ain't going that. See, like, if Audi had a good group, like a Group 4 car that wasn't FF, I would go Audi. Because I like the Group 3 car. But, unfortunately, the TT sucks. It doesn't suck, it's just that I'm not very good with FF cars. What the hell? I mean, the VGT is a good shout for fast pace, like the faster tracks, because you dominate at like Monza. You can dominate. There is a few tracks where it'll be really strong, but that's the thing though. If fuel's involved as well. So far, Mercedes is looking quite likely that I might go. Gotta look at the other races in the championship though. What other tracks are on there? I ain't going Mustang. Shit on fuel. I learnt my lesson with that. I'm never doing that again. I'm trying this, but you never know. I hate four-wheel drive, but Vantage is not bad on fuel. Why has no one mentioned Alpha? Because it's a power season, so I don't think Alpha's going to be a brilliant choice. Wow, thank you very much for the $10, mate. Thank you for sending the sticker. Appreciate it. Nice to see you in the chat, mate. What a legend. Just see that one again. Why isn't this working? What's going on with my scroller? My scroller's not working properly. There you go, it's working now. I'm just... But yeah, thank you very much, Val. Appreciate the donation as usual. What a legend. I need to get a new keyboard as well. Last night I spilled Coke on it. It's all sticky, like the space bar literally just, you press it and it like doesn't actually click anymore. So I'm a bit pissed off. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Yeah, that's what. Good shout, Mr. Casual. 100 miles on the steering. You can only imagine the can only imagine how bad the tire wear is going to be with this though. Oh no, I poured the missus. We got Domino's last night, so I was pouring Coke, and a little bit just went on the as a thing. It just like went over onto the keyboard. I blame the missus. It's her fault. I know. I've only just come out of the pitch, you donkey. Give me a minute, Calster. For fuck, I've just had it on +5, but I had to change tyres. Traction control's off. I've never used this car, that's why it's automatically on. Ah, yeah, no. New line, new line. It's not my lap, is it? I'm not on my main lap, you big pleb. And I did change it when I came out of the pits before. But I had to go back and put softs on, you big donkey. Donkey is not too... Donkey is current. I'm telling you, I'm making Donkey current. I mean, we could just call him a fuckwit. I mean, that might be better, you little fuckwit. I literally hate four-wheel drive. I don't think I could bring myself to use a four-wheel drive for the whole season. Oh, no, I hate it. You're not 80. Colin, mate, I'm only messing. This is just banter. We're only messing. Think we'll all show up. Yeah, I am 80, yeah. To be fair, no, I'm 30. I'm obviously 37, but to be fair, all the people in the missus's shop where she works, they all thought I was younger, so they thought I was like 32, 33, so I'm happy with that. They were shocked when they said that when she said I was 37. So, haha. It wasn't energy. Don't be jealous, Sard, mate. Don't be jealous. No, they weren't. It wasn't to me. They weren't saying it to me. They were shocked when the missus told them how old I was. They didn't believe her. So, ha. They thought she was lying. I must look younger in person. Fucking tire wear on this already. Look at the tire wear. Yeah, Master. Just dicking around at the moment. What the fuck? The fronts have gone off one lap. I've got no grip on the fronts off one lap. I hate four-wheel drive though. I can't do four-wheel. Look at this. I can't do four-wheel and I can't do FF. Has to be FR or MR. And I've got dirty tyres there. Yeah. Why did I not get a penalty for that? Why? I'm confused here. Why did I not get a penalty? I thought they fixed that. Weird. Yeah, we ain't going that shit. Storm, mate. Storm, why are you in here, mate? What car are you going? Are you gonna rejoin your Mercedes and dominate with it? I just want to see what he's going, to be honest, because I want to know if Baptist and Storm are going to go the same car. thank you very much. You? Less Mercedes is guaranteed a top one finish in almost every event. I'm changing. What do you mean by you can't guarantee top one? Oh, hey, you're in the same team, aren't you? That Storm likes Porsche, though. Do you remember? I remember when he started playing the game, he used to go Porsche a lot. Could be worth a shout, although I'm not sure. It depends on the BOP. I really want you to do nations anyway, because I think you've got potential to. If Lightning doesn't do nations, I think you've got potential to win it, Storm. I'm doing both because I like just doing the content, so. Mr. Casual, thank you very much for the $5, mate. I'm off to work once again since my co-worker called out. Also, when are you going to address that issue? Oh, yeah, I need to bring that up, don't I? Thank you very much for the donation. Thank you for reminding me. So, yeah, I got told about last night in my final race. There was a bit of a heated discussion about stuff that shouldn't have even been being discussed in the stream chat. So I really, like, from now on, if any of that happens, I'm basically gonna mute people myself at the end, because I'll like put them in timeouts or whatever, because we're not having conversations, by the way. No arguing about anything that's like political or to do with children, anything like that. We're not arguing about like how you discipline your kids. We're not doing any of that in the chat, by the way, people. Just pre-warning, I don't want new people coming into my stream and seeing people arguing about pointless shit like that. So from now on, none of that is happening. I'm not having it. So yeah, please just avoid all that conversation in the future. We want the conversation to be gaming or, you know, racing, or general chat is fine, but just not stuff to do with how you discipline your kids and stuff like that. That's not needed, just so you know. And by the way, Beats, the only reason he timed you out was because he couldn't time out Romeus. He did tell me this, so he apologized to you for that. But he wasn't timing you out. He wasn't timing you out because of just because of you. It was because he couldn't time out Romeus, and he wanted to make sure that he's just had a little bit of a separation from each other. He just felt it was a better idea to do. But yeah, we're not having conversations like that in the chat because we don't need it. It's not what people come into the stream for. So let's just lay off the anything political is not meant for this stream. So yeah, like, people don't come into this room to hear arguing about that kind of stuff, like politics or how you treat your kids or anything like that. Whether, you know, that's not for us to determine. So yeah, we don't talk politics here. Fuck that. What happened in turn 1? Did you not see? Everyone behind got faster speed than the cars in front. So what happened was, as we were going into turn 1, so I went for a move on Calster because I had more speed than him and the car in front. Snake went flying past me on the right hand side. As I went to the left to go on the inside of Calster, the TX3 driver was going about 15 miles per hour faster than us because of the way the start happened. He hit me into Calster as I went left because he was going to go left. And then that knocked Calster into a weird, he got like knocked into a slide because Snake was on his front right, I was on the rear left, and it spun him, so he went off, and it was just chaos after that. But it was all caused because of the start issue. No one got a penalty other than and I think TGT was the only one to get a penalty. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I don't think Lightning's going to do Nations. Well, I wouldn't say 100% he won't do it. I would definitely say don't put that as 100% because I know, yeah, I've got a feeling that Lightning might do it. You know, just so you know, I think that he might do it. I've got a feeling that he might go ahead and do it. But by the way, Mr. Casual, thank you for your $5 and reminding me about that. I appreciate it, mate. Who's talking bollocks? What are we on about? You got a 10-second penalty, did you? That's even better then. Yeah, but do you think that Lightning doesn't need to focus on any event? Lightning's going to qualify. Like, Lightning doesn't need to worry. If he does Nations, he qualifies. If he does Manufacturer, he qualifies. He's not going to not qualify because Lightning can just go in with limited practice and win. He doesn't need to practice that much. That's the thing with Lightning. So I think he might still do Nations. I'm convinced of it. Right, see, I think that Honda is going to be stacked. I think Mercedes is going to be stacked. I have a feeling that Porsche might not be as stacked as you'd think, you know, for this coming season. Ferrari would not be a bad shout for the Group 4, but the problem with it is the tyre wear in Group 3. Ford will be quite stacked again, I think, because the GT40 is now even better than it was before. Yeah, Lightning doesn't need to practice. He never practiced in the official season. Like, last official season, on the day that the races were, Lightning was like, "Oh, we'll jump in and I'll do a little practice, whatever." Like, he literally jumps in on the day and does a little warm up. So I don't think Lightning really needs to. He'll just do it. He'll just jump on. Lightning will do it. I'm sure he will. We all need to persuade him to do it. It's not the same without Lightning in the lobby for FIA. Especially when it's an official season. I haven't driven that M4 in so long. But the fuel again and tyre wear. The tyre wear on the Corvette felt okay to drive, but the tyre wear, Jesus. That tyre wear was a problem. Trying to think if there's anything that would be awful on tyres. That's what I mean. Like, Lightning is like, when Lightning's in your lobby, it makes it feel more, I don't know. Like, in my opinion, Not everyone will agree, but I think Lightning is the fastest on the game. I know Igor is very fast, don't get me wrong, like Igor is rapid, but people that have like Lightning can just do insane shit, and for me Lightning is the most all-rounded driver. So fuel, tires, outright, like his consistency in qualifying, like there's just no one that can do what Lightning can do. For his consistency, it's like guaranteed that he'll get within 2/10 of a lap every time. It's not like he'll very rarely make that mistake that costs him like half a second. He's like a machine. He just goes out, does his lap, pole position, goes round, looks after the tyres, wins the race. He's a monster. I don't think Igor is faster. I don't think he is. I don't think Igor is faster. Definitely not in Group 3 anyway. Lightning is definitely faster in Group 3. There is no doubt about that. In Group 3, Lightning will beat Igor Fraga. However, in high downforce, I don't know. Igor is not faster in Group 3. Ask anyone from anyone who will tell you in Group 3, Lightning is the fastest. There's no one faster in Group 3. I don't care what anyone says. No one will beat Lightning in Group 3. Mr. Casual, thank you for another £3, mate. Lightning can literally stop playing till official season and still whip us all. Yeah, exactly. It definitely. But I'm not biased. I like Igor Fraga, but what I'm saying is, in Group 3, Lightning is untouchable. I don't think there's anyone as fast as Lightning in Group 3. In like high downforce, definitely Igor. Then yeah, but I think that Igor probably in higher downforce, but then it's hard to judge because Lightning showed in the last World Tour event that he was really strong in high downforce. Hard to say, but I think Group 3, Lightning would beat Igor, in my opinion. But if it was just a Group 3 championship, Lightning's got it. The Red Bull is hard. It's hard to know. Yeah, Storm's definitely. I said this ages ago. I think I said this to Cody as well. I said I think Storm's just as fast as Cody. I think both Cody and Storm are very closely matched. So it'll be very hard. Is Storm going to Australia? Oh, he would have been. He would have already left, wouldn't he? Yeah. So I'm guessing you're not going, Storm. But like in the next one, if Lightning doesn't do Nations, then Storm's got a chance with Cody for taking it, and also the Japanese driver. Can't remember his name. But Favaris as well is another one. Like Favaris for me is one of the fastest on me and Calster. I don't know if Calster remembers being in the lobby with Favaris at in the X 2019 at Sardinia, and like Favaris was flying. Like he started getting some insane lap times in that were faster than what I've seen a lot of other people do. Yeah, Miyazano I think is the one. Like Favaris can just do some pretty and I also remember Favaris around the Nürburgring in GT3 in the Audi R8. He was a second quicker than anyone else in a lobby that we were in, and we had top split drivers in there. It was a daily race, but we had quite a lot of top split drivers in there, and he was a second quicker than every other driver around the Nürburgring in Group 3 when he was in the Audi R8. I would love to see Favaris go Audi, just because in the Audi, Favaris is so fast. Like, he's one of the fastest. B Racer is definitely. I don't think he's underrated anymore, B Racer. I think that he's just. B Racer started the game after a lot of people, so that he wasn't up to speed straight away. I think he's now getting up to speed. Josetti, yeah, as well. Fire's going to be up there as well. The next official season is going to be pretty insane. The next official season, I'm screwed because I ain't getting no top fives because you've got Baptist, Storm, Lightning, Fire, who else? B Racer. We've got so many drivers that are going to be impossible to beat. What we need is them to win and fuck off out the races. We'll be into the end of the night. Be a long night. Some long streams coming up in the official season. That's why I need to go an OP car. Fucking will. Beats down. So Josetti, will he be able to go then? He should be. He should be able to go then. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure if he'll be able to go. Aston Martin, I don't like. I'm not going Aston Martin. Adam Defson is rapid, but he doesn't get much luck, does he? I wouldn't put any money on him. Put it that way, because he's got no luck. He's probably got the worst luck I've ever seen. But yeah, I still would put more money on like the likes of Storm, Igor, Lightning. Baptist could be up there as well. I think he definitely improved, didn't he, on the last one? But Varus, these are all people that can all, on their day, they can all take it. It's just one of them. Yeah, Tijani has bad luck as well. Tijani doesn't do nations though, does he? He only does manufacturers. So I don't think I don't know. He might do it this year, but he normally just does manufacturers. So it's hard. I don't really. I'm talking about like the individual championships, not the group ones. Lloyd is rapid. Lloyd is. I've said. We spoke about Lloyd not long ago, didn't we? When I was talking about him, like Lloyd, if he comes back, if he proper puts the time in for the official season, which I presume he will, Lloyd is up there with Cody for speed. So yeah. No, we're just messing around a bit at the moment. Well, we was. We're doing more talking than actually racing in this race, aren't we? Just talking. Yeah, Lloyd is really fast. Yeah, like Defson's luck is just pretty much. I would never put a bet on him for anything because he gets no luck. Nothing you can do with that though. Like he just doesn't. Sometimes it's like you create your own luck, but sometimes you just get no luck, and he literally has had no luck so far in FIA, like in the official events. Doodle's fast, but he's not. I don't think Doodle's got the outright pace of the likes of Storm and Lightning and Igor and people like that. And like he is fast, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's got their pace. Just spilt tea on myself. Max Verstappen, he wouldn't. He's on iRacing. It'd be fast, WDP, because he's a very good sim racer, like one of the best. So he would be fast. Calster is just M Thomas. Manga, yeah, Giorgio is fast. Definitely, like Giorgio is fast, but I don't think he's Lightning or Storm fast. It depends on combination though. Giorgio can be like insanely fast, but he seems very combination dependent. He's not as consistently fast as the likes of Lightning and that. Davidic, no. Nah, I'm sorry. He is fast, but he's not anywhere near them drivers. You can't put Davidic in any of that. He's a fast driver, but I haven't seen him on the game for years anyway. Like, I personally would say I can compete with whatever his name is, but I can't compete with Lightning and that. So yeah. Yeah, we raced him a lot, so I mean we beat him quite a lot as well. So I wouldn't put David. I can't even say his name, but I wouldn't put him in with lightning. Like he is very. Don't get me wrong, he's very fast, but he's not lightning fast or storm fast or Favara's fast. He sold his wheel, did he? Why? Why did he do that? Because what reason? Ah, right. Okay, yeah. He's in a band, isn't he? So yeah, that makes sense. Oops. Didn't accelerate out of the corner. Cut into. That was funny, wasn't it? In the World Tour event, he literally cut the whole pit entry. I was like, did no one see that? Like, how far has he missed his flight? Has he? Oh shit! Oh, that was bollocks through there. Yeah, we might do a race here now just to see. Do a slipstream race in a minute. Is qualifying 10 minutes though, by the way? Mess that up. How many likes have we got? 100. We need 200. Come on, you pussies. Hit the like button. Shouldn't really call people that are watching the pussies, but you know, I'm only joking. Smash that like button. But yeah, do you know what I'm tempted to do tomorrow? Oh shit, I'm tempted to jump on iRacing in the day after I've done my video. And practice a bit and just start getting back used to iRacing. I want to do some of these endurance races. I really want to, like, 12 hours might be a bit too long for me because when is the, has anyone got the date, by the way, for the 12 hours of sabering, whatever it is? What date is it on? I did Google it, I forgot it. Does anyone in the chat know when that's going to be on iRacing? Adam, you might know. You know what date the, they bring whatever it is, the 12-hour event's on, the special event? I'm gonna check on the calendar over there, see if the missus is in work. Is it like it owes you money? Do it with Super. I think Super GT wants to do it solo again, by the sounds of it. I think. 13th to 15th. So wait there. What day's the race on though? What do you mean by is there like more than one race or something? I have no idea how these special events work. I guess there's some qualifying or something. I need to warm up on the game first though, because I need to warm up purely because I'm off pace, and the problem with mine is I've still got a highish high rate. It's not high, but I've still got an averagely okay high rating, which will put me in it'll put me in one of the highest splits, and that's not good for me. Saturday is. So why do? Okay, wait there. Let me just have a little look on that. When is the actual race though? Let's have 1 second. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, well. No, it doesn't say the hours on there yet. No idea. That's the oval's actually quite fun on iRacing. The problem for me with iRacing, the only thing that I will say is the races are not as enjoyable to watch because they kind of get spread out, and you can have battles in them. Don't get me wrong, there are some very good moments, but they're generally not as close as GT Sports, and the reason for that is probably the slipstream, because GT slipstream is so strong that it just keeps everyone together, where the iRacing slipstream is very much lifelike. So if you make a little error, you lose that little bit of slipstream, you ain't catching them back up. Whereas GT Sport, you got like 1.5 seconds of pure suck that just catches you up. Assetto Corsa is brilliant. We'll start this anyway in a minute. Let me have a piss actually before I start this, and we'll start a race. We'll do a 10-minute qualifying and we'll start it. I'm going to go for a piss first. Just give this a go with the Mercedes. I'm back. No, it's nothing to do with losing the license. Why there's this? It's not why. It's because it's all down to a lot of it's setups as well. I'll tell you that now. Like one of the big reasons why the cars are so one of the big reasons why the car is so spread out on iRacing is because setups. Everyone's running a different setup, so it's not like GT where everyone's in the same setup. Like default setups really helps the racing, in my opinion. Like there are races on iRacing where it is default setup, and the racing is closer. So, but yeah, let's start this qualifying anyway. We'll do one race. Why not? What time is it now? Yeah, we'll do one race and then we'll probably call it an end. I'm not going to do nations practice today. Might do that another day. We don't really need to rush this, do we? I mean, it's not until Tuesday next week. How tall am I? I'm 5'11". 5'11". I'm just under 6 foot, just under. So it's like 5'11" and a bit, but I'm like just under 6 foot. Alright, let's start this anyway. I don't know what that is in metric, no idea. Just under 6 foot, so whatever that is. Everyone's 5'11", yeah. I don't think it really matters how tall you are for sim racing, because I mean, in a way, maybe your arms being shorter would help, because you have to sit a bit. I don't know. Could have some sort of influence on it. What are you on about, WDP? A little bit worried why you want to know. I mean, are you asking me what size my... Are you asking me what size that is? I'm a bit worried why you want to know that, mate. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, let's not. We don't need to measure it. No, we definitely don't want to measure. Get the ruler out. How much fuel does this car use a lap? So, gonna be using what, 18%, something like that, I guess. Did you do it, Rapid? Finally, fucking hell. Took your time, didn't you? Fuck's sake. So I'm going to start charging. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a paper due for that. Someone offered me this a while ago. I said no though. So you pass me your password and that, I'll pass it for you. I'll get that done for you within like half an hour, whatever, less than that probably, once I got used to it. I charge £50 to go. Be rich. Nah, someone offered me to do that though. They genuinely wanted me to do that, and I said no, because I didn't want to take their password or details. Because imagine you did that, you took their details, and then something happened, like they got hacked. It looked like you did it, so I thought, nah, I'm not being stupid. I'm not even, I'm not doing it. Not a chance. £50 for like me completing the all the time trials for them, because there was what he wanted me to do them all. I think by the sound of it, it wasn't just like the Willow Springs. He wanted me to do every one. So it's probably like an hour, isn't it? £50 an hour. I was gonna say, yeah. Because they wanted the 100. They wanted the 100 million. What they wanted it for was so they could unlock the 100 million, so that they could buy all the cars, and you also get 100 million when you do it, so you can buy loads of cars. Yeah, I know it is like, it's probably, there would be people that would do it, but I wouldn't do it out of like the risk of like, I wouldn't want someone's personal I wouldn't like that. So no, I was like, no, I don't want to know your password and your stuff. Just keep that to yourself. That's not, you shouldn't be sharing that information with anyone. Should have really went on the medium, shouldn't I? Set a lap time for... Yeah, I think you get in trouble for doing that, though. I don't know. I think, like, doing them a lap time would probably get yourself in trouble, because that's kind of cheating. I mean, that's cheating in an online game. Like, the Lewis Hamilton DLC isn't online, so it's not really the same, is it? That's a bit, like, iffy, that. Yeah, exactly. It beats down. It causes issues. I wouldn't do that. You okay, Joshua? How are you, mate? Yeah, well, the last time we did this race, it was a 10-minute... I'm sure it was 10-minute qualifying. I might be wrong. It might have been less, but... Someone's stuck in the pits. Hyped for launch week. What do you mean? Launch of what? Do you mean launch of PS5, I presume? I would presume you mean PS5. Oh, F1? Thought you meant PS5. I'm more looking forward to PS5, to be fair, than launch week of the F1. Is that wrong? I genuinely am more. I'm looking forward more to PS5 than the F1 to launch. Now, F1 last year was quite good, to be fair. Like, give it credit, last year it was pretty exciting. I'm trying to build up a bit of a gap here. Doing it without a slipstream, why not? Yeah, the livery on the car I really don't care about. I'm more interested in seeing the cars racing on the first race. Ah, oh, messed up that. It was awful. Awful. This is a shocker. Remember we did 25-0, didn't we? And 25-0 is what we did the other last time this was on. Same settings as well, I think. Yeah, it wasn't a very good lap, but probably where you want to be though, really, with the slipstream. London is too dangerous to visit. Why? Why do you think that? Yeah, the Mercedes should be doing like a 25. What was it? 24/7 we did in practice with slipstream, but 25/5 without a slipstream. I think is what we did. I mean, London's. If you're on about like because of stuff that happens, but that could happen at anywhere. Like, I mean, no matter where you are in the world, shit can happen. So it is. Yeah, I understand why some people would think like that, but. Not really. It's not really. I wouldn't say it's dangerous. Idiots everywhere, though. That's the thing. But I understand what you mean. Like, I mean, it's probably in terms of like, I don't know, like the percentage chances of stuff happening. There are certain places where it is more likely to happen. People don't know what ratios are. We'll go with +3. Oh, I wonder if this is going to do the dodgy start though. Remember, Zimmy's in the Toyota though. Remember what happens on the start here when P1's gone, aren't they? Zimmy in the Toyota G6. Oh, I'm going to start really awkwardly here. Look at the gap to P4. Holy shit. at that. Rip. I think he's got the slipstream out and you can look at the speed. Oh, he's fuel saving now. So he's into fuel saving mode. I'll try and do a little bit through here. Just need the slipstream. This is a pain in the arse. It's hard because we're trying to get a slipstream off a car that's in the slipstream, so it's very hard to get near him. The only thing that'll happen is when they battle, that might help us. I need to save fuel though. Late break coming up. We're gonna do the late break. We're gonna get into the fuel. Yeah, it's time to find fuel, so like that's why P2's now just saving fuel behind him. We can go for the really late break here. Uh-oh. We're gonna go for it. Oh no, you dickhead. Now I've got dirty tires. Rip. Okay, no, we're not gonna get it. I need to just save fuel. Crap. The brake early. Got no grip. Dirty tires. Plebbed it. We plebbed it. Nah, I think Ferrari won't be used too much purely because of the reason why I think Ferrari won't get used too much will be tyre wear for Group 3. Give me that slip. Piece of shit. What car is Sparks in, by the way? In the Jag or something? Whatever car he is flying down the straights. Got it! We got it! We got it! We got it! We got it back just about. Can we hang in there now though? now I can do a bit of fuel saving actually. How did I get that back? I'm so confused. Now we've got to try and... We've burnt a lot of fuel then pushing, so you're going to have to try and do some fuel saving. Yeah, he's saving fuel because he couldn't get rid of the draft. So he's now into fuel saving mode like what I'm doing. But he had the slipstream from the start. We burnt a lot of fuel trying to, the 2 laps, push him. How many laps was this last time we did it, by the way? Was it 10 or 11? Are you sure it was 10? I thought it was 11. Nah, it was 11, I'm pretty sure. Are you sure it wasn't 11? Someone go and look on my channel at the race that I did with the Mercedes. It will be uploaded as a video, so... Okay, that's interesting. So I think I got a theory then. So only the mediums have to be used, don't they? Shit. Feel like trying to. He's doing the same as me, shithead. He's got way more fuel though. But will he do what I'm gonna do here though? He was able to save fuel on the first 2 laps, wasn't he? He's done the same as me. Fuck off. Oh no, he's not. Where is he? Oh no, he's not done the same as me. No, he's not. He's gone for a different way. Yeah, you would be. You're right, Rapid, definitely. But I remember last time in the other race, it was like if you started on me, it was such an awkward situation. See, I'm actually only gonna do. I'm not gonna do 5 laps on this. I just wanted to put. Oh, Single must have underfield. Where is Single? He's right up there. The way that he's gone for a... What a Single done there? Did he just not... he didn't refuel at all. I get it. Yeah, okay. Because he could afford to, couldn't he? So yeah, he's gone for the same strategy as me, but he didn't need to refuel because he had more. That's why he's so far ahead. Because he was saving fuel in that first stim, he was able to do that strategy. No, that's kind of the best way to do it though. You want to run light fuel when you're on the softs. So it's probably the best way to do it. And he came out ahead of the shit understeer through there. Brake early with the dirty tyres. Oh, come on. He's got shit tyres. Well, they're pitting good. There was no point putting mediums on because the car was already light on fuel, so if the car's already light on fuel, we might as well use the softs again. So is he saving fuel again? I think he is. The Toyota can do a one-stop here, can't it? This is where the problem comes with other cars, though. You could do a one-stop with the SLS. I just thought I'd try a two-stop just to see how it worked out. Oh, Single looks like he's been disconnected, or was that just going really wide? Maybe he made a mistake, I don't know. Unless he's on medium tyres, so what he's... this is going to work for him, because then he'll sit in my slipstream, won't he? I see what he's doing now. Where does Zimmy come out? And now he's on mediums, going for a one-stop strategy. But we've got to fuel up. He's fueled up there fully, I think. This is going to be an interesting one because we could have done a one-stop, obviously, by just pitting later. Mercedes can do it, but... He's only got 23, so we've actually, as he's on mediums now, he's pitted with mediums, but then I've got more fuel, so, oh my god, this is gonna be, I probably should have pitted then and followed him in, then stayed in his, then jumped him and then got in his slipstream, but it's crazy. Oh shit. Well, that was pretty awful through there. So Zimmy has got this, it's definitely a one-stopper then, isn't it, this race, looking at the, I would think it's going to be a one-stopper anyway, looking at the fact that Sparks and Zimmy have done a one-stopper. It was a one-stopper last time. But it was less laps apparently. This has got one extra lap. So see, Zimmy's gone now, and we've got to refuel and put tyres in. So we're way behind Zimmy. We're gonna under fuel a bit here. Yeah, look, shit. No! I have got fuel to push though. But he's got soft tyres though. It's a one stopper. The two stopper's been a failure. But, oh shit. But again, yeah, it's a one. But then the Toyota 86 is going to be OP with this kind of tyre wear. Yeah, but you got to remember, Antomics, he's in the Toyota 86, so tyre wear. That's why he's so far ahead. It's... But I don't think when it comes to the real thing, the 86 will qualify as high as the... Like in top split, I can't see the 86 being able to qualify in the top 5. SLS should be able to get pole. That's where the difference could come in. But I think Singles gave himself enough fuel to push. We've ran the wrong strategy, but oh well. Interlagos, it's good. Rick won with it last time. I remember Rick winning. When I was in Porsche, I came P3. Rick won and the Corvette came second, so the Super is good there. See, hang on, is Sparks on a one-stopper but in the Jag, which is pretty bad on tyre wear? So yeah, look, this is the thing, like... Is it a two-stopper for these cars but a one-stopper for Zimmy? This is really going to be making me reconsider my... Now, this car should still be good, though, because we haven't really been concentrating on tyre wear. And we got screwed at the start. In the actual FIA race, it doesn't do that. You start in slipstream, don't you? So, it would be different. We wasted a lot of fuel at the start. And I'm sure we could do a better job with the tyres than what we've done in this. Thank you, Sparks. Oh, sorry, mate. I was sorry. Fuel's a bit low. I think Single might be having issues with fuel as well. I don't think it's just me because I keep seeing him losing pace on acceleration. No, I think Single's got fuel issues the same as me. Yeah, look how much he's having to save, look. But he can gain speed through the corners, that's the thing, he's on the softer tyre. I've got enough to rev down the straights there, man, Tomic. Because my fuel's based on pushing, remember? So I can actually push a little bit. You gotta remember, it averages it out for how you've driven the race, and I've driven it fairly aggressive because I didn't have the slipstream. Where's me water? Gonna be an interesting race though, isn't it? Ran out on the line. But yeah, we can do that a lot faster, definitely. The start screwed us with the fuel saving, but we didn't have the slipstream, so that lost us quite a bit of an advantage. We lost like 16%, 17% on fuel on the first stint. But SLS is definitely going to be strong there, I think. You only have to use mediums, I think. Yeah, I think you're going to have to do two-stop in Mercedes unless you can look after tyres. Which I think we could have done. I could have definitely done 6 laps on the soft, so you could definitely do... well, you could just do 5 and 6 with the Mercedes. It would work, definitely. You'd probably be best starting on the mediums and while in the slipstream doing it that way. You see, I went for a two-stopper anyway, single. That's what I did. I did the same strategy, but a different way round to you. The 86 will be strong for this round, but it's qualifying though. That's where your issue will be. You'll need to be in the 24s for qualifying, like 24/7. I think between 24/7 and 25/2 will be. If you're outside of a 25/2, you won't be in top 5 in qualifying because that's. I think we did a 25/0 last time because everyone looks for slipstream, so that's where the problems will come. SLS feels good though. I'm sure we could get like we did well with it in the FIA race last time. So, I'm pretty sure we could get a good result with that. You're going to go Honda, do you think, Antomix? I don't think I am. Yeah, in last time we did practicing, Jimmy, we were doing 24/7s in practice, but we didn't hook it up in qualifying and got a 25/0. But that was with slipstream, remember? Because we got a slipstream off of Lightning. Yeah, you have to use slipstream around here. It's OP. The Group 3 car's okay, it's just a bit sketchy. But yeah, we're going to call that a night for that racing anyway. Come out there, just we've done enough for that one. Yeah, it's a shame the daily races are shit this week because I have got no motivation to even do them daily races. They're boring. Like, it's a shame, but there's no real, like, at least when it was Bathurst and there was no fuel saving, you could push and fight through and actually make a race of it. But in this race at Nürburgring, it's just boring. It's just a fuel saving boredom fest. It's a bit shit. Let's have a little look at what was we going to look at? I thought I was going to look at something on here. You're not touching you pussy. 75. I mean, it doesn't matter. You get back up anyway. What was I going to look at? There was something I was going to look at. I can't remember what it was. It is a boring race. Have you done Daily Race C yet? It's fucking shit. It's the shittest race. I love Nürburgring GP, don't get me wrong. But Daily Race C is shit. And I mean, like, the most shit race there is. You ask anyone who's done it, it's so boring. No, I'm just trolling. I'm not picking now. I'm not picking yet. Do you know what? I want to wait until see if we're going to get an update. I'm not picking until I know whether there's an update and I've tested it because I'm not going a car that's going to be shit. I rage enough as it is. I'm not having a shit car. So, we're going to wait until we see if there's any updates this week or before the thing. I know there probably won't be, but I'd rather wait just in case. Nah, we're going to wait. There's no rush. No need to pick yet. There's no prizes for picking already. Why practice now then? Because we're just testing. We're not practicing, we're testing. That's why we did loads of different cars. We only did one race then just for the fun of it. Because it would have been just to give some entertainment really for people watching. Also strategy. Like strategy is more of a thing. It doesn't matter what car you're in, kind of, as long as you know what cars can do what. Kind of work out a car now, because like the tire wear cars are going to be able to one stop that, no problem. That kind of, do you know what? The Citroen would be so OP around there, I reckon, but because it'll one stop it, piss. It'll keep the tires. The fuel will be OP, and it's got straight line speed with the 7 gears. Aston Martin's not the best on tires. Group 3 is not bad, but the Group 4 is a bit bad on the fronts. But again, it's just a bit like the Jag. If you can deal with the Jaguar, then you'll be able to deal with the Aston Martin. No, I don't think it will be, Mike, because not everyone will go Mercedes for an official season. Definitely not, or a pre-season. You look at the where is it? Let's go to archive now. How can I have a look at the archive for manufacturer? Yeah, there. So is that one, wasn't it? So let's have a little look at let's see where the Mercedes was in the season we've just done. I don't even think many people picked Mercedes at all. The first Mercedes that will pop up was Sonic in 15th. Then it was Dilster in 19th. Then it was Ramush, or whatever his name is, in 29th. See, there wasn't actually that many Mercedes users in there. It probably will change, obviously, in a pre-season. But I wouldn't say it'll be overly used. So let's have a little look at, right, have we got a manufacturer? Is there like a chart of where all, like, the top manufacturers? Is it on? How do you see the No, that's not right. I don't know how to do this. How do I see, like, like what manufacturers over the 5 regions came where. How do I do that? Like, so I don't want to see who won. I want to see the car, like the manufacturers that came where. I don't like the Citroen Group 3, so I ain't going to go Citroen. Definitely not. It was on it, wasn't it? You could, what? I don't know if they take it off. You was able to see it before, but... The global, how would you get to global rankings, though? There's no option for global rankings. Nothing there. Alright, you have to enter the season. Yeah, but that'll only show you... Will that not show you the global rankings for the current season, not the one that you've just done? Let's try and work this out. So we got Hondas, Nissan's up there, Lexus is up there, Lightning didn't really do much and he's still up there. Porsche, I think Josetti's going to go Porsche. I have a feeling that he's going to stay with that car now. Will Josetti be eligible though? I don't know, because it depends whether he's 18 before the World Tour event. If the World Tour event's in September, he'll be screwed, won't he? Jag, Honda, Lamborghini again, McLaren. We definitely could have done better in McLaren as well. We had opportunities to get more points than what we got, and we screwed up a bit. He used the Ford GT. You don't use the Mustang. I mean, it depends if fuel's involved, but the Ford GT is just a better car now with the way they BOP'd it a while ago. BMW, that's the first BMW up there. Quite interesting, that. I can't believe he got 372 points from that top 16 race to Heiser. That's quite interesting though, that BMW is not really being used much at the moment, but I remember Williams Coke, it was quite popular in the official season though. No one really using it up there, is there? That's it. It's because of the tyre wear. It's not just the tyre wear in Group 4, it's the fuel as well. Yeah, you can't see the global though on that bit. Because we got screwed in that season when we got wiped out at St. Croix. We were on for getting a win, which would have been 340 odd points, and then that Bathurst race that we totally screwed up. We also screwed up one at Red Bull Ring, didn't I? So it's just we got to take advantage of getting good qualifyings from now. Press circle. No way of doing it from here. Oh yeah, I've seen you jammy little shit with your result, Anton. I wish I had done that now. Nah, to be fair, it's only an exhibition, and I was going out for food, so I wasn't really that bothered to be honest. I think Fire said the same. He was glad he watched the movie instead. If it's an official season, then yeah, I would have probably I would have done the top 16 definitely, but not for I wasn't really that worried. Yeah, it must only be viewable on the website. I wanted to see what cars got into the top, because they are going to change it apparently. By the way, whether it's definitely going to happen or not, I'm not 100% sure. But the rumor was that they're going to change the points that you. So on the last official season, you had to every region had to count towards the manufacturer points, but the rumor is that only three regions from now on will count, because only 3 regions go through to the World Tour event. So it kind of makes sense that only 3 should count. If that's the case, you're gonna be able to risk more with your manufacturer as well. So you won't have to. If you've got 2 other people that are fast in different regions driving the manufacturer, you'll be sorted. Yeah. Oh, gonna be interesting to see who picks what this season. I feel like Fire's gonna go Nissan because he likes that Nissan, doesn't he? The GTR. But will the Group 4 be able to get the results that he needs for the Group 4 races? Interesting. I want to go McLaren if I'm honest because I like McLaren, but the part of me that's put off from going McLaren is the Group 3. Like it's just so much suffering in the Group 3 because it just doesn't have the pace. Like it's just not fast enough. So that's why I'm hoping if the Group 3 gets a BOP, then I'll go McLaren again, 100%. Because like Group 3 is an opportunity for me to get decent points in Group 3. Yeah, there are pros and cons, but there are some with literally just pros. Like Mercedes probably has. I think the Mercedes is the best all-round manufacturer. Like, not only is the Mercedes Group 3 car good on fuel, good on tyres, easy to drive, pretty solid down the straights, decent in the corners, stable. The Group 4 car is also all of them things for an FR car as well, considering. Obviously, it's not as good on tyres as in Group 4 because Group 4 is less powerful, so the rear tyres isn't as important on Group 4. So like the McLaren, the Megane, all them are better on tyres. The Alpha, the Toyota 86, but it's still a solid car. It's pretty decent. I don't know. I don't think Calster will go Renault. There is an option to do. What? Fucking hell. I keep forgetting you have to go up here, don't you? So what is this? Let's see these tracks again. So you've got Spa. So if you went Renault, for example, you're screwed. I think you'll be screwed. I'm not 100% sure though. It's a weird one that you might actually get away with it there, depending on the settings. Renault's good there, isn't it? Actually, the Renault is pretty strong round Interlagos, you know. Like, oh, I have to go down. Oh. Calster's going Alpha. Alpha is definitely an option because the Group 3 cars not as bad as what people think, but I think it'd take me a lot of time to get used to that. Tokyo, I don't know what the Renault. I don't think the Renault would be too good there. It all depends on the update, though, doesn't it? Are we getting this update? Is this update going to affect? Some people, like Lightning, doesn't think we're going to get it on this game. He says it's just World Tour only, so he doesn't actually think the BOP is going to come onto this. Group 4 Lego Maggiore Center. That could be okay for Gan, I think. I don't know though. It's quite power sensitive, isn't it, as well? Yeah, that's actually quite a power track. But it would be able to stay in the slipstream. That's the thing. Road track. Sardinia Road Track B. Now, that will probably suit Renault. Renault would be good there. Yeah, the Renault's not. It's okay, but not brilliant for that. It slipstream, don't you? Nürburgring, the Renault's good as well, I think. You're right there, Tilly. Coming back. Strokes. Yeah, no, I don't think you're going Renault. I'm just looking for myself there, going through Renault. Looking for myself. I was considering it because I like the Megane. But Alpha would be a choice again because the Alpha's a bit strong in the straights, but fuel will be a problem in the Alpha. Like, fuel's going to be an issue for the Alpha. I really don't know what I'm going to go, you know. I don't know if to just dick around for this pre-season or not. Veyron, definitely the one. OP. Don't even need a Group 3. I don't know if to just dick around with the pre-season, but then you kind of want to get in the rhythm for the preseason with the car that you're going to go. But what happened last time? I remember everyone changed cars from preseason to the proper season. I don't think anyone kept the same car. Literally every driver went one car in preseason and then swapped for the official season. Wait, fuck off. We know you know what you're picking, mate. Alpine. Yeah. I'm going Maserati, me. Oh yeah, Disney didn't change. Yeah, Disney doesn't. I don't think I've. Where the first ever season he was with Peugeot, wasn't he? And then since then, I don't think he's ever. Has he ever changed other than Peugeot? Like, I know he went Peugeot for. I think he went Peugeot for the official season, and he obviously went different ones before then. I think, but after the official season, has he ever changed after? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think he has. I think, yeah, I would think so. They will make it available for everyone on one of the updates. Red Bull, definitely, yeah. Tesla would be OP. Imagine that. No fuel. Who cares? You win in every race. You're gonna go Ferrari and I wouldn't sit out the Group 3 races because there's some tracks that the Ferrari can do well on in Group 3. I don't think Disney will change. Do you really think that Disney will change, Russell? Alright, let's have a little vote on the chat. Do we think that Disney will go Audi for the next season? Yes or no? I reckon he will. I mean, I might be wrong, but I think they're going to BOP the TT and he'll stay. I really think that the TT is going to get a BOP change and it will be improved and he'll stay. My guess is he'll stay. Purely because it will get a BOP change. 50-50 divide. I think he'll stay. The reason is because of the... It all depends if the Audi gets that BOP. If it gets that -3 weight and -1 power, then that Audi's going to be pretty good, I think. It'll still be bad on tyres, but I think it'll be more drivable. I think it'll be more... I think you'd be able to drive it a little bit more. It all depends, doesn't it, on BOP, though. I think no one can say exactly what they're going to go until we see the BOP changes that come on next update. Pardon me. I would go Audi if it wasn't for the TT. I don't like front-wheel drive cars, so... You're all girls for not going with Ferrari. I've been Ferrari before, so I've been there, done that. Old school. I drove it when it was shocking as well. I drove Ferrari when the car was literally impossible to fucking drive. It was like, you'd literally touch the brake, it'd be like, spinning round. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want to pick anything until I see what happens. It all depends on what happens. Yeah, I did it in 2000. I did it in the preseason for 2018, and got my best ever result in Ferrari. To be fair, that was in the preseason to the first ever official season. I got my best result in manufacturers. That was when it was one shot though. One shot kind of suited me. I kind of, although I want them to like, I prefer this system for streaming because it's more content throughout the night. The one shot system was actually better though in terms of the intensity and the pressure because you couldn't risk shit as much. You couldn't like. I think the multiple attempts has made driving more erratic. I'd say that the overall quality's gone down a bit because people will just go for anything now. But back then when it was one shot, it was a little bit more like qualifying was so important. You'd go for that banker lap as well. No, the Group 3 Ferrari is competitive. It's just the tyre wear. It's fast enough. It's just the tyre wear. Like, there's some tracks where the Group 3 Ferrari is very, very strong. It's just... It also depends if it's a fuel saver. The Ferrari can be good. Like, if it's a fuel saving race, then you can do quite well in the Ferrari. just you've got to know how to look after the rear tyres. So you've got to be very cautious on the downshifts. Just got to always look after the rear tyres with it. Like what we did, like how I drove the McLaren at Laguna Seca is how you have to drive the Ferrari every race. Like every single race. Qualifying sound, but in the race, you have to look after them rear tyres. Like every downshift matters with it. So you have to be cautious on the braking zones, braking like, and then changing gear once you've lost a lot of the speed. Yeah, he did a good job. He did a very good job at Cataluna when we were behind him. As what? Yeah, when I was behind him with the McLaren, wasn't I? And I was expecting, although I don't know, I would say the Ferrari. I don't. The Ferrari is worse on tyres than the McLaren, but the McLaren is shit a car overall in Group 3. It's not as strong. The Ferrari's a stronger car to drive over a lap, but the McLaren's probably a little bit better on tyres. It's hard to say that McLaren. I thought the McLaren was better than what it was on tyres, but it's pretty shit to be honest. McLaren was that was probably its biggest weakness was the rear tyres. Fucking awful. Yeah, I mean if you can't, yeah, I suppose if you learn how to drive the Ferrari, you'll be much better at looking after rear tyres. If you can learn to look after the rear tyres on the Ferrari, you should be sorted. We're all gonna get wrecked in your manufacturer. I don't really know, like McLaren. I just know that the McLaren at the moment is pretty shite on tyres. No one cares. Porsche, yeah, of course Porsche is stronger than McLaren overall because Porsche's got the 911. Like the RSR is what is probably, although it's not the best qualifying car anymore, it's still a strong qualifying car. But in the race, it's one of the best. Like I think in the race conditions, only the Mercedes is probably only the Mercedes is a better race car than the Porsche. I think there will be. I think there will be people picking Porsche this season. I definitely think there will. Um, you will see people go in it. I think that's a given. That the F1 shit. I wouldn't use that. Just understeers the McLaren F1. It's fucking shite. It could get results at certain tracks. If it's a power track, then it could get results, but it will struggle at handling tracks massively. And the thing what I want to do is I want a car that's going to be decent at every track, and that's why Mercedes is always a good bet because Mercedes is going to be solid every round, and at least then it's every round's going to be enjoyable if you go Mercedes, unless it gets fucked by the BOP. That is a worry if it gets screwed over by a BOP. Towson wouldn't surprise me if he went Ferrari, but I would say do you know what? After someone's just said Alpha, I think it could be Alpha because, but again, it's fuel though. The Alpha's shit on fuel in Group 4. Towson thinks he's hot shit. uh, it's not boring, Anton. Except, oh, that's not. If you like a car, like then why don't you go it then, Antomix? If it's so like low drama, I mean, fucking hell. It's not boring to drive. The Mercedes is not a boring car to drive in either of them. Like the Group 4 car is not boring, and the Group 3 car is not boring to drive. They're enjoyable to drive. So I don't think you can say they're boring. Okay. That matter. Do it then. That one's. They apparently tidied it up. I hoovered it. What? I hoovered up in there, so they probably must have went back down and wrecked it after I hoovered. That's a tell you. What's wrong with Mitchell? I'm smelling. He's only joking, Calster. He's joking. Mitchell's only joking. It's because he said Lexus is a safe option. That's why. Oh, Volkswagen. You think that's actually a good shout? That the Golf with the or the Beetle. Shit. Yeah, that though is the Beetle good though with the fuel now. The Beetle with the Scirocco could be an option. The Beetle with the Scirocco. Mitchell went full American. No, we're not doing cut timeouts for like stupid things, and only like we're not doing any of that anymore because I'm not doing that because it just looks bad for people coming in the stream when you see people getting timed out for nothing. Some people will get put off by it, so we're not doing that anymore. Atomics obviously picks all the exciting cars, but he quits all the time. Oh, shots fired by Rapid. uh, I mean, yeah, Porsche isn't exciting. Porsche is probably, to be fair, Porsche is just as boring as Mercedes if you want to be like that. Because Porsche is the only thing I'd say, like, it is because, yeah, even though the Cayman's probably a little bit trickier to drive, it's better on tyres. So, it is a bit boring. Porsche is easy to drive. Probably the easiest. I would say the Porsche in Group 3 is possibly with the Mercedes the easiest car to drive. They're definitely was the easier cars to drive. You can't say it's a hard car to drive. I mean, Kaus is going Porsche. Kaus is going Porsche. I think Kaus is going Porsche just by his reaction off that. Kaus is going Porsche. I'm telling you now. Kaus is Porsche. Watch. Wait until he picks it. I'm telling you now, the reaction he just gave then, he's going Porsche. You're going Porsche. I'm telling you. Osetti's not eligible. He won't be even eligible to go to a World Tour event, so you could do it. He's not 18 until the end of September. I don't think he'll be old enough. I'm pretty sure he won't be. Anyway, that's what people were saying before. Yeah, you can pick something out for a pre-season, but we'll see when it's the official season. Yeah, but when does the official season normally? When's the official World Tour event normally take place? Isn't it normally September? I can't remember. Or was it August? August? I can't remember when the official season, like the official World Tour event, took place. Is anyone over 20? Well, I mean, fuck me, yeah. I'm actually surprised that they're doing right. I will tell you now. I was quite shocked they're going ahead with this World Tour event because has anyone seen all the other esports events that have been cancelled because of the virus? PUBG have cancelled theirs. I saw that on Twitter. There was another one as well. I can't remember it. But PUBG cancelled theirs the other day because they're going to postpone it until a later date when whether it's what's going on with this virus because I'm quite surprised Gran Turismo are going ahead with it. I thought they would have postponed it as well. I think there's a lot of over 20s. I would say that I'll guarantee you a lot of people on Gran Turismo are over 30. A lot of people are over 30. Yeah, I think the F1 it might get. Will it get cancelled or will it get postponed to a later date? Doesn't matter about China not being eligible. There's other countries where it's like it's been that. Doesn't matter about that. It's more about the. I'm just surprised they're going ahead with it. I think with the rate it's picking up, especially with the last few days, it's picked up, hasn't it? That virus. It's like gone really aggressive. I'm surprised they're going ahead. I thought they would have postponed it, but yeah. F1 China has already cancelled this. Is it cancelled or postponed? I already said to him about Audi, and he said no ages ago. So if he goes that, he's lying. Singapore has 45 cases. There was 60 on the boat, wasn't there, in Japan? There was 60 now on that boat. I know there were 60 cases all on that boat. Is it really? India won. Honestly, Sad, I didn't know that. 1,200 cases in India. 6 cases in Dubai. But isn't there only? Am I wrong? But there's only been a couple of deaths outside of China, though, hasn't there? Kelso wins every Group 4 race with the TT, with the OPTT. Kelso then goes and buys an Audi R8. Oh shit. Puts Tishney's livery on it as well, just to piss him off even more. I mean, let's be honest though, the flu's worse, isn't it? Isn't the fatality rate of the flu actually higher in older people from this other one? That's what I heard, but whether it's true or not, you never know. I mean, I don't know about that side. I think 25k is a bit drastic because in the UK, there's only how many deaths has there been outside of China? There's only been a couple, so I think they're probably telling the truth, you know. Yeah, it's not actually as high as what you'd think. It's like it's higher at the moment because of China. Without outside of China, the fatality rate is quite low. Aldi offers Calster and R8, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. It is pneumonia, but isn't the like coronavirus isn't it's like they're all coronaviruses, aren't they? Like the SARS is just different types of it. They're all it's a something to do. I watched something on the news about it, but they haven't. There's an actual name for each one, but this corona is just like a preliminary name, isn't it? Because it will get named something else or something. I have no idea, but yeah, they probably won't tell the truth, but I don't know stuff like that. I don't know. I think people get like too worried, in my opinion. I think they get all like. It was the same with that SARS, wasn't it? Everyone's like, "Oh my god, the world's gonna end." It's not. Let's be honest. It's not gonna end. Yeah, people get like it's not like at the end of the day the fatality rate is still very low, and it's only the only people that are dying are really old people, aren't they? From what I've seen, or really young. So I'll be sound because I'm not old. I'm not that old anyway. So much conspiracy theories. Makes me laugh. Yeah, that SARS is a coronavirus. There's all different. Every the strands or something to do with it is they're all coronavirus. It's just that they get named. They're just different things within a. I mean I'm not a medical thing, so I have no idea. But like it's just like a preliminary name calling it coronavirus because they're all coronaviruses. I can't even remember that far back. Fucking hell, my memory doesn't even last a few years. All I remember is that it was like that with SARS, and everyone was like, "Oh God, they're gonna." But hasn't there been someone else that I read something on Sky News about a vaccination against this coronavirus already, and they want to fast track it and get it out like testing on animals in the next few weeks or something. They want to test animals. I mean, I don't know. It's just a newer it's just quite the thing there is just a newer what they're saying is the only thing they were worried about it was because of the speed of the isn't it the speed of the uptake to like the infection like the how easily it's getting infected from one person to another one is quite high and how long it's lasting on so like normally the virus will only last on a surface for a set amount of time or whatever but it seems to be quite aggressive in them areas but I mean, I'm quite happy for someone to give Calster it then if he doesn't. No, I'm telling you, it's probably not like it's only going to be deadly probably to the older and the younger people from what I've been seeing on the news and that. Yeah, the speed of the spread is what is worrying people, isn't it? Because they reported another 4,000 cases the other day, didn't they? In a day, which is quite high. It's a lot faster than the SARS. Yeah, exactly, Fond. That's what the missus said as well. Like, I'm not surprised it's spreading there because the population is so densely like it must be it's literally a perfect scenario for something to spread, isn't it? So yeah, that is exactly what you're right, Fond. I kind of agree with that. But also they like the living conditions of and the like when they're if you look at China like the way they live and the way that they the way like if even on the streets it's like hundreds of people like just it's gonna spread isn't it if it's gonna spread anyway it's gonna spread in China so I'm not surprised that it is that fast uptake but still it's faster than SARS by quite a bit. That's me. Fuck off. I'm not that old. Well, I'm 37. I'm in my prime. The boomer is me. Hey, hang on a minute. What age do you have to be for a boomer then? Isn't it night? Isn't it no? 80s or 90s? I can't even fucking remember. That's I don't know. But I ain't a boomer. Yeah, that's what I mean. So 195,000 people every year die of the regular flu, but no one cares. So the basic flu is probably just well, I mean, yeah, it's probably more lethal, but no one really gives a shit. 37, you cheeky shit. Exactly. That's a very valid point. Like more people die of flu than they do like, and that's even with flu vaccinations out. So why are people? I don't know. How old is Rapid, by the way? He must be getting on for his 40s to 50s. Rapid, how old are you, mate? My prediction is Rapid's probably like 48. I don't know, something like that. Maybe 50. More die from smoking never makes news. True. How comes Tiro Lion is he's not going Sydney, that's why. He's not doing I remember, yeah, Lightning's not going. He couldn't make it because he had exams and stuff to do and stuff, so he didn't want to go. He wanted to have a break, I think. To be fair, in the right ballpark. So late 40s, early 50s. 52. Yeah, I thought that. That's what I gathered. That's how old you was. How old Zane's the oldest, isn't he? Is he not? Is Zaney not the oldest overall? But I'm sure Zaney said he's like Zaney not in his 50s. Well, can't remember. Or is he? I can't remember. No, Zaney's not. Is he? Can't remember how old Zaney is. Can't even fucking remember. I'm 2 times his age. Yeah, is he 57, Zaney? I can't remember. I feel like he said he was 57. Anyone older than 57? I don't know if I think we have got someone who a few people in the 60s. This is what I mean with sim racing has a wider variety. Like if you go into a streamer from like say I don't know, if you went into someone streaming like PUBG or something Call of Duty, your age range would be so much lower than in sim racing. So like iRacing, GT Sport, Assetto Corsa, the 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 variety of ages who watch you is so much more spread around. Like you'll have young people, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. It's more spread, I think, in sim racing a lot more. I think sim racing's more appealing to a lot more people of older age as well. Like I would sim race even if I was 50, even if I was 60, I'd be doing it still. Like I mean, I told the missus this. I'll be streaming when I'm 60. She said you won't. I said I fucking will. That'll be streaming in some weird virtual dimension where it will look like I'm in a car with a helmet on. You're the fastest boomer. I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, so what years is it for the boom? Because it was a boom. It was when the baby boom, wasn't it? That's why they call them boomers. When was it? I can't remember when it was. 1945 onwards. I don't think it was that, mate. uh, if you voted Brexit. It was there is a set like thing when they class it as the boom, wasn't it? The baby boom. It was like a set like I don't know. Was it this? Was it this? I want to say like I thought it was the 70s and like the 60s and 70s, but I don't know. I always thought it was the 60s and 70s the boomers. That like the baby boom, 60s and 70s, 80s. Just after, I always thought they classed the boom like the baby boom between the 60s and 70s. 1945 to 65. I always thought it was later than that. I'm gonna Google this shit now. Let's Google knows the answer to everything. Someone's already probably done this. Before 1960 is a boomer. And we should just ban him permanently, shouldn't we? Tosser. um, everyone started shagging. The war ended. I suppose they were all happy, weren't they? Yeah. In 1947. Yep. Between 46 and 64. You're right. So what? So what am I then? If I'm eight, I was born in the 80s. So what am I then? Stopped in the 60 because the pill was more available. Old. Fuck off, Cowster. Do you know what? I'd rather be. Do you know what? And this is genuine. I'd rather be born in the like when I was than now, because if I think growing up now, like I worry about my kids when they go to high school, because the shitheads that are around nowadays. No disrespect to younger people, but younger people now do not have the respect of anything. Like I worry about them because the amount of shit that you see that like goes on now with kids these days, they're fucking wankers. I'm sorry, but they are. I'm not saying everyone is, but a lot of kids are wankers now. It's a fact. And that includes Kalsa, by the way. What a prick. No, they all are. Yeah, I worry about it. Even like with the fact that the girls, I worry probably a lot more than what I should. Like, but girls nowadays are savage. They're such little bitches now. Like girls on social media as well. They're horrible. Like some of the shit that you see going like there's like the bullying now with kids is so much different to when like someone would say something like call you something like who gives a shit. I mean it wasn't that bad then. Now they're fucking savage little bitches. I don't know about other things, but I do. I'll have to say that like the disrespect in the youth now, like, and this sounds so old because when I was young, we used to be little shits, but there'd still be like limits to what we'd do. Like you see, like, do you know what I see on the like? I'll see it even on like it was like little simple things like when you're in a shop and like holding a door open for an older person, like someone like myself. Like if you see someone like old, I'll always open the door for them. Like most people would. Like I would have done that when I was 15 or 16 or something because I was taught to do that. Like my mum and dad said, even if it's like this may sound really like thing, but I've always I'd always hold the door open for someone like older or woman or whatever. It's just natural. It's like something I got taught from when I was young. But now the kids now will literally fucking shut the door on the old people. They're like, "Fuck you, you're not coming in." Telling you, it's like the lack of respect now is quite bad. Yeah, exactly. Open the door. Yeah. The only thing that pisses me off though, now I'll tell you this. This is the other end of it though. And the missus will agree with me, and she's not here, but I don't know if you get this experience, but I'll hold the door open for like an old person like struggling to get through, and they don't say fucking thank you. They just walk past as if you've just done nothing. I'm like, oh, I fucking won't bother next time. Like, I think it works both ways though. Like, I don't know if it's because they're so pissed off with the young like thing, but I've had it so many times when I'll hold the door open for someone like a lot older. They're struggling to get in. I'll wait. I'll wait for literally a minute for them to get in. I'll have the door open, and then they just walk past and don't even say thank you. And I'm like, no worries, thanks, yeah, no, don't say thank you. I think it's so rude, but it does happen. Like, it works both ways. I think. Just boomer things. Canada's supposed to be a nice country in general, though, isn't it? I always want. That's one country I'd love to go and see is Canada. I'd say the worst country I've ever visited for people being quite rude was Italy, and that's not me being like disrespectful to Italians, but like general manners was really low in Italy. I remember queuing up in a queue, and some like it was literally everywhere you did. There was always like someone they wouldn't queue up. They just push in front of you. They just go to the front of the queue and put the stuff down. Say they were buying clothes. they didn't look at the queue. They just went to the front, put the stuff down. I was like, are we not in a queue? It's as if they don't have queues in Italy. And in general manners though, it was like they were really not very polite. I have to say that. They were really aggressive. But yeah, that's not saying that they're all like that. But as a general rule, when I went to, I think it was Florence, I went, and it was so aggressive. I was like, fucking hell. Yeah, and Thomas, it's past your bedtime, mate. Yeah, like I don't think people queue as much, do they? Like in the UK, we queue and like we form like orderly queues. Fucking other like Italy, they don't. They just push in. They're like there was no like there was no queue. Literally, they just go straight to the front. No matter, it was like whoever gets there first. I need to end the stream anyway. Fuck me, we've been talking for ages. It's now 20 to 12. I need some food and starving. I only had a little bit of dinner before, and it's nearly midnight. I'm gonna be. This is not healthy for me. This is really not healthy. So yeah, I need to end the stream because what are we doing tomorrow? What day is it tomorrow? Tuesday. Um, so Tuesday, what are we gonna do? I need to get the video out. I might jump on iRacing and practice in the day. What are the change of races? Can I look on this? I don't know if this will affect the stream. Let's have a little look. Um, eight. Is that gone? Oh, there you are. Right, let's see if it tells me what the change of races are. So, right, wait there. Here we go. La, la, la. What races? That's a default setup series. Oh, I can't see it. Wait. The RUF default is at Cuba. No, thank you. That'd be boring as shit. IMSA. Oh, IMSA's at Sebring. Could do the GT3 there. It'd be the AMG, wouldn't it? Or the Audi. Where's VRS at? Let's have a little look at VRS. Okay, VRS isn't. Right. VRS is why is VRS not showing up? Oh yeah, so they're both at Sebring. Oh, why is VRS and IMSA at the same track? Well, I could do either then, couldn't I? I mean, they're at the same track. Oh, what's Rapid posted? I've not seen. We go up. Bed boomer. Yeah, he did it. He beat the Hamiltons. How long did that take you, Rapid, mate? How many months have you been trying that every week or just having the odd go? I can only imagine the rage that was going on when he kept like fucking it up if he was like getting so close and then fucking it up on the last Oh, it pissed me off to be fair on the first day, but once you know how to drive that Mercedes at that track, it's actually not that bad. It's it's just a case of learning how to get you like do the corners, so it's not too bad. He's broken at least 2. Is Rapid on the wheel or is he on a pad? I don't know. 4 hours in the total time. I don't believe that. I think you've been on that fucking constantly, mate. No, you joke. Maybe 4 hours today means. 4 hours today, yeah. To be fair, there's a lot of people that haven't done it yet, so you can't really say anything. Because, do you know what though? The annoying thing is, after I did it, when I went off stream, I got it. I beat it in the space of 15 minutes. I beat it 5 times. I just kept beating it. Once you know how to drive it. I think when I was streaming, it wasn't the best idea because it was stressing me out. Once you relax and once you know how to drive that Mercedes, it's not actually that hard. Not done it, and you're taking the piss and you've not even done it. Use a pad players though, so you don't get the understeer as much. Pad hacks and shit. But yeah, anyway, we'll call it night. I might be on GT tomorrow night. I don't know. I might have a little practice on iRacing and see if we can do a race. We'll see. And we'll probably die anyway, so it'll be a short stream anyway, either way. Because I don't really need to do much on GT tomorrow night, so I might actually have a iRacing night tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to practice in the day and try and find some. I need to get a setup. That will help. I'll have to try and find the setup. Nah, we're not doing day stream tomorrow because I might jump on iRacing and warm up. I need to do a video as well tomorrow, so I need to get that sorted first. Really, I need to get my video done, and then if I've got any spare time, I'll practice on iRacing. So yeah, possibly iRacing tomorrow night. I'm not 100% sure though. It depends how my practice goes. Might do a default setup series or something like that instead. I'll have a look at what's on there. I need to buy the BMW, which I can do that anyway. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming in as usual. Thank you for the donations. I will see you all tomorrow for something, whatever it'll be. It could be GT, it could be iRacing. I don't know yet. You'll find out when I go live. So there. Yeah, but I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night or whatever you're doing. See you later, everyone.